You know, guys, when I thought Supercell said fair play, I thought they were gonna ban fucking RG users, but they didn't. So that's why I'm making this fucking video today, alright? So welcome back, guys, to a brand new Clash Royale video. My name's Steven, and today we are gonna be going over the cancer of Clash Royale. The thing that makes us all fucking rage when we lose to it. The Royal Giant. Now, what you guys see right here is Supercell's fuck up. I mean, seriously, the Royal Giant was one of the shittiest cards back then when it first came out, and Supercell, they just had to make it into the next fucking Mortar. I mean, it was literally a mortar on wheels. So everybody's fucking started using it, everybody hated it, Supercell finally nerfed it, but they didn't even nerf it enough. I mean, I would rather have the Expo over the Royal Giant any day, because the Royal Giant, you can't instantly counter it. There's no completely hard counter to the Royal Giant. Inferno Tower can be zapped and countered with minions. I mean, seriously, there is no legit counter to the Royal Giant, but with the Expo, you can easily rocket it, and you can prevent the Expo from going down after the rocket. So that's why the Royal Giant is literally the most overpowered shit in the game when it first got the buff, and it has been toned down a little, but we see more Royal Giant users these days, and that is completely not okay. So if you guys hate the Royal Giant, be sure to comment down below, fuck the Royal Giant, fuck you Supercell, and be sure to like this video up if you haven't already. So we got the Royal Giant doing some really dirty work on that tower right there, countered by the mini P.E.K.K.A, but even with the mini P.E.K.K.A, you can't stop the Royal Giant from getting any chip damage off. Now, Royal Giant is one of those few cards where you just have to make like a direct counter deck to it, or you're gonna lose. There is like nothing stopping the Royal Giant from like at least getting one shot off your tower. I mean, the Hog Rider, it can be countered with the mini P.E.K.K.A Ice Spirit. It's only 4 Elite Star. The Royal Giant, it can't be countered with the mini P.E.K.K.A. I mean, it's at least gonna get one shot off of your tower no matter what. So that's why it's so fucking overpowered. I mean, you can place a Furnace down, it can still be countered. You can place an Inferno Tower down, it can be countered with minions and zap. They just have to distract the, I guess, Inferno Tower, and the Royal Giant has a clear path to your tower. That's why it fucking needs the nerf. So look at that, really fucking dirty deck right now. Already doing like, I think, over 1,000 damage to Guacneck's tower just with the RG, which is really, it's just a really fucking shit move, alright? Seriously, look at that Royal Fat Ass coming down once again. Look at that no skill move. It gets frozen, giving Guacneck a little bit more time to counter that with his mini P.E.K.K.A. It takes it down, but still those archers and mega minions are going to be easily shut downable with those with that princess and zap. So here comes another Hog Rider push, and look at that, Hog Rider easily countered. You do the same thing to a Royal Giant, it's not going to be countered that easily. So yeah, Royal Giant is definitely one of the hardest cards to counter in the game so far, and that's why it definitely needs the nerf. So one more thing I want to actually talk about, the meta right now, it's really like unbalanced, or what I mean is there's lots of people using different metas. Like there's Goblin Barrel Zap Bait Chaos decks, and there's like a bunch of there's Lava Hound decks, there's Giant decks, there's Royal Giant decks, which is really fucking scummy. But still, I can see the next meta turning into the fucking Royal Giant. And look at that, the iPad Pro Gamer, or like iPad fucking Noob Gamer with that Royal Giant Lightning fucking push. I mean, seriously, dirty Lightning, dirty Royal Giant shouldn't even be possible in the game. Next, we got Valimorgus with that dirty Royal Giant deck, and I think it's the same fucking one with the, now he has a Hog Rider, which is like even worse, because Royal Giant, it's pretty much gonna take all your building targeting defenses out of the cycle, and then they're just gonna send the Hog Rider in to take everything out, which is really like scummy. I mean, Royal Giant Hog Rider, it's pretty overpowered. I see like lots of people using it at the bottom of Legendary Arena, but once you get to like the 3800s, 3900s, you don't see lots of Royal Giants, and they start coming back once you've gone into the ladder. So really scummy right here. Royal Giant Mega Minion deck with the Furnace Lightning Spell or whatever. This guy has a Fireball rather than Lightning Spell, but I can definitely see this turning into the next meta deck. Do we have the Royal Giant back once again? I really hope fucking not, alright? But we got the Ice Spear. I think he is actually going to drop the Ice Spear, and look at Valimorgus giving him a crying face. Fucking scummy ass RG user right here. I can definitely see that Royal Giant going down soon with the Log and Log and Archers, I mean. But here comes a Mega Minion dropped in the bag. Nova Canada, or however you pronounce that guy's name, is just starting up everything he can in the back right now. Here comes some archers, and here comes the Ice Golem And here comes the Hog Rider push. Hopefully he doesn't make it over there. The log is going to push back those archers, and the fireball is going to take out the rest of those troops. Now Royal Giant, it's only 2 more elite stars than the Hog Rider, and yet it's so fucking overpowered right now. The Hog Rider can't even get to the tower, and yet the Royal Giant, it doesn't even have to get to the tower. It takes 2 fucking steps and it gets to the tower, and yet when you have 1 tower down on an opponent, it's even worse. The Royal Giant, all it has to do is tilt or turn, and it fucking targets your tower just like that. Seriously, no skill right here, guys, and this is why I fucking hate Clash Royale. So I guess Nova Canada, he's gonna drop a Mega Minion in the back right now, just getting a little bit of a counter push going on, and the Royal Giant is gonna be coming down like a scumbag once again. Here comes the Fireball at his furnace, but it's not gonna be enough. I guess he's still gonna be able to counter that with his Skeleton Army. Like, once the Ice Golem goes down, the Skeleton Army is gonna drop. And here comes the log, take out all those skeletons. The Mega Minion is gonna take out his Mega Minion, and there we go. Already a fucking another Royal Giant push. So he's gonna counter that with another furnace, but still not gonna be enough. The Royal Giant has so much fucking health. And there we go. 1 shot off the tower. Seriously, Supercell, just fucking nerf the Royal Giant once again. It's still way too overpowered right now, since, like, I guess all the other cards have been nerfed, and like the Royal Giant has just seemingly come onto the leaderboards with no fucking buff or nerf. And look at that, Royal Giant inevitably getting 1 shot off the tower once again. Fucking dickhead move right here. But here comes another Hog Rider push. Can it get to the tower? And no, it cannot, dude. Seriously, just look at that shit. Royal Giant would have absolutely crushed that tower already, but still, Hog Rider, super hard to get to the tower. That's why the Royal Giant, it should really just get a fucking nerf. And look at that scummy Hog Rider Royal Giant push. The Royal Giant, it's gonna take the 1 crown along with the Hog Rider. Fireball's down, 2 HP left, and Valgord Morgus, like the dick he is, giving him a crying face, even though he fucking took his 1 crown with like absolutely 0 skill right there. So that is gonna wrap it up for today's video, guys. Be sure to leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.